Hello and welcome to FTL. So today I'm going to be starting off my nice series of FTL. So we're going to start off, we're going to play with the Kestrel and we're going to go for layout. Oh, let's enable the advanced content. We are going to go for layout C because I have never played with this one before. And it's got my Lantis, which is my favourite crew type. And that. So let's name it. So they've seemed to have named it the Swallow. So they've named it after some sort of a bird. I'm going to name it because it's still a type of bird. So the crew it's given us are Griffin, Chris, O'Regan. Oh, that's an interesting name, O'Regan. Anyway. So let's get going with FTL. So this game would be best summed up as a space death simulator, which has incredibly loud sound. So give me 2 seconds while I turn that down. I thought just turning down the audio would be enough. Oh, and they've offlined my weapons immediately. Can you get yourself into the shields, please? So, missiles. So, this ship's going to be causing a hell of a lot of damage incredibly quickly. This game is one of my favourite games, I would say. It's incredibly addictive, and I play it a hell of a lot. So, this pirate here is causing us a lot of trouble. It appears to have instantly hacked, so it's instantly up on the new content, which means we're going to have a lot of trouble taking it out. Disable them. Let's repair that. So, it's already caused us some damage, which is annoying. But what's what you're going to do about it? All we can do is kind of slowly destroy their ship now. So, what we've got here is we've got the Clone Bay, which is a more generous bribe. Clone Bay, which allows us to regenerate crew. That's not a very good offer. 6 fuel, but other than that, it's not a very good offer. And they're not doing too much damage to the point where I wouldn't just continue to attack them. There you go. They're going to go down nice and quickly. I'm glad I didn't take the Mantis, which is my favourite crew type, because they've actually got an anti-personnel drone, which is very good at dealing with Mantis. Anyway, so 22 scrap and another 14 scrap. Of oxygen during your fight. We can shout, what? You're too late. A hull breach deprived the crew of oxygen during your fight with the pirates. Oh, I see. There was another ship. I play this where I don't normally read what's going on. I'm going to have to slightly change that. So I'll read out what stuff he's saying. And I'm going to do sector to sector as episodes. So, a mercenary hails you. Greetings, friend. We've heard tales of your quest and we're here to offer you a valuable service. Now we're in the first sector, so we don't need him to delay the rebels and we don't need him to scout the sector, as it's possible that I'll be able to scout the entire sector before the end. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to fight this guy because I'm an evil bastard. Now, real life, what would I have done there? I would have sat there until my weapons had charged and then I would have engaged him. Because I'm a little bit evil. There's another hole in my ship. Let's send the Atlantis crew member to repair it, because he doesn't take oxygen damage. Now we're beating up his weapons, which means he's going to stop being able to fire back soon, which is great news. There you go, come on, keep beating up his weapons. Don't want him firing back. Yeah, so missiles are probably the most devastating weapon in the game. And I'm not doing too bad. So, let's see, I've got another offer. You're considerably more well-armed than I would have thought. We surrender. No you don't. No you don't. I am not a good person. I am not a good person, and you will end up dying. Yeah, I tend to play this game a bit like I'm Satan, and I will just kill everything, and adjusting my microphone because it's dropped again. There you go. Continue to beat up this ship in the incredibly slow way that is the initial beating. So there you go, this ship is down. There you go. Explosives leave behind a substance material. Useful scrap. Yeah, so we've got a lot of scrap already, so I'm going to go straight in. And in fact, first thing I'm going to upgrade is my energy. Done so I can get that online. And then I'll upgrade my shields. It's only the first sector. The upgrades aren't immediately as important as you might imagine. Okay, so you come to sorry, I do struggle with reading sometimes. You come out of the jump and see laser blasters coming from the other side of the beacon. It looks like someone's under attack from pirates. Let's aid the civilians because it gets me into another fight. And let's beat up their weapon systems. This will stop me taking damage and is what I tend to do in all sort of games of this type. Disable the enemy's ability to fight you and you're going to do much better. And if the enemy's able to shoot at you, obvious reasons. If the enemy can fire back, you're taking damage. If they can't, well, you're not taking damage. Pretty simple. Pretty simple logic there. But in things like... I'm trying to think of a game. I actually can't think of one. I'm trying to put a simulation to here. But if this was kind of a different game where the engine was more than just evade, because the evade doesn't tend to affect the game very much, very low evade, I would disable the enemy's weapons and leave them helpless, finding a blind spot, etc. Yes, strategics. Okay, so let's disable enemy's shields after this blast, and then we should be able to do a little bit more damage and speed this battle up. As I do tend to find battles take a little bit of time sometimes, if the enemy's got decent shields. So, continue to blast away the enemy. One more blast from our dual lasers should do it. Hopefully we're not hit. We are directly hit by that missile. So, one more blast, come on, and then we got this ship. And the pirate disruptor is destroyed. Just realised it actually says this class of the vessel up there. I am so installing a Star Wars mod. And they've given me a firebomb. Probably that's one of my favourite type to dealing with the end boss. So what's this? You look like a military vessel. We're trying to stay alive. I'm engineer and trade. Could improve your reactors for some extra supplies. That's a very good offer. To upgrade my reactors. That's an incredibly good offer. So, we're heading through this sector, and we get through it eventually. So, another pirate disruptor. Oh, this one's got fire beams. It's only got beam weapons. Right. You've only armed yourself with beam weaponry. There's one small problem with that. Shields aren't affected by beams. So, I'm just going to beat your shields to a pulp. And you're not going to be able to do anything about it. Because you decided that you would hack my engines. Which leaves you in a position where you cannot destroy me, vessel. I don't even know what that was. So, slowly going to beat this thing to a pulp. I've just touched the microphone again. This annoying position I've put the microphone in, but it gives me slightly better audio quality, so I'll stick with it. So, as you can tell, this ship's slowly dying, slowly going down, and hopefully we'll be able to disable it. That's not a very good offer. You'll see that I'm a little bit evil, and I rarely accept these offers. Also, this audio setup you've got now will be changing, and hopefully will be getting better. As soon as I move to uni, back into my accommodation there, back into my dorm, flat, whatever I call it. I should be able to set up a slightly better... Oh, that's tempting, but... a slightly better audio setup. More permanent, more than something that's attached to my bed by a boom arm. You detect two ships, one is chasing the other. Scanners show that the pursuer is a pirate. Am I in a pirate sector? I've got a feeling that the game has started me off in a pirate sector. Now this is one of the advanced weapons. What this can do is that can charge up and fire 2 bolts. Yeah, charges up and then fires 2. My favourite of the new weapons would be the Vulcan cannon. Why is the Vulcan cannon my favourite? Because it gets to a stupid rate of fire. I've never had more than one Vulcan cannon enabled, because I've never managed to be lucky enough to find more than one. But they have an insane rate of fire, to the point where it's beyond stupidity. That's targeting the wrong thing. There you go. Because it does get through. But the Vulcan cannons were beyond stupid. I hope they're called Vulcan, and I'm not just quoting Star Wars here. Star Wars, Jesus Christ. I will hand in my nerd card. Star Trek, even. Jesus, I've just annoyed a lot of people. I will get my Star Trek knowledge right. I have watched all of Next Generation. I haven't watched the one with Shatner in. I'm not a fan of Shatner. Put it bluntly. You can lynch me later, YouTube. Let's contact civilians, and we get a lot more. And let's upgrade the shields. Yes. 2 shield bars before we leave the first sector. And that's pretty good. Don't know if that's a common thing to do. I don't do it all of the time. I don't like this ship. It's got a missile. Missiles are incredibly dangerous. I don't like missiles. So, fire the energy pulse, and then we fire that. Get you repairing that for me, please. Apparently my energy pulse hit the drone. I didn't even realise that was possible. But apparently it is. That's interesting, I've got to say. So I didn't realise that was possible. Yeah, the new advanced content, save position, send crew to positions. Very useful. I tend to use it quite a lot later on when things get more hectic and I'm running about repairing stuff. But this target ship, this nice AI assault drone should go down nice and quickly. There you go. Down it goes, hopefully exploding. Contact the civilian. And they've installed a hull beam. Well, we're getting a lot of weapons given to us. I think we know what type of run this one's going to be. Piss easy one. Intervenant. You detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Obviously, we defend the outpost. Can you tell the way I tend to play this game? I don't even normally read bloody descriptions. Let's go for the hull beam. I remember the hull beam's got a pretty good range on it and will do a lot of damage. I can actually stick it across 4 rooms if I remember correctly. Something like that. I think may get more rooms. It's definitely going to get 2. Oh. Apparently not. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. We did a lot of damage. Hull beams. Stupendously powerful weapons. Especially to an unshielded enemy. Not something you come across too often. These unshielded enemies. Probably first sector and second sector where they start to disappear and all enemies start to become shielded. Let's upgrade that. Get some more defense going. So we got maybe 1 or 2 more sectors before the end of this. See if we can end this in a 15-minute video, or it's going to be longer. Take that out. Reason we're taking out the shields first this time. If we take out their shields, they start taking a lot more damage. There's a reason for that. The meteors will start to hit them. There you go. Now these meteors start to do damage, and they wreak havoc as soon as they get through your shields. Let's see. There you go. Meteor in fact killed them, hitting just there. I caught my pop filter again. I'm great at knowing how to spatial awareness. And apparently very good at forming sentences. What was that? I'm very good at spatial awareness. No, you're not. You're absolutely feckin' useless at it. Oh, I wish I had time to go to that store. I do. I'm going to go to the store because I can. This could actually cause the end of this. Let's have a hull beam. Crew teleporters made a bay. That could have ended our run. Just there, because now I'm jumping to a sector that's about to have the fuck off massive rebel ship in it. There you go. Disarm that, and let's get that. Targeting that. Lantis, go fight the weapons, please, quickly. And we've also got the, is that the RBS? Yes, the anti-ship battery. ASB, sorry, the anti-ship battery. This is where we start taking a lot of damage. Maybe it was mistaken to go to the... Oh, there you go. That's punched a hole in my ship. Maybe that was a mistake. Just maybe I made a mistake there. Oh my god, we've got another one on board. Jesus Christ. We've got to keep him there, otherwise we're going to have a small problem with... Fuck. Come on, let's get out of here. Jump, 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 jump. I'm taking like a madman. Jump. Next sector. Rebel controlled or rebel controlled? We're going to go to the rebel controlled sector. Anyway, that's going to end this episode. As you see, I made a stupid mistake at the end there. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, dislike, subscribe. Whatever you want to do. If you do dislike, tell me why. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.